Hello and welcome to Tune In Yaya. Joni here, bringing you a flow class today. We are going to go ahead and get started. So I'll tell you to get comfortable. You don't have to sit with your legs crossed. You do want to be able to try to align the shoulders over the hips, the ears over the shoulders, and reach the crown of the head to the sky, right? And then we allow ourselves to begin to breathe deeply in and out through the nose. And as the breath deepens, allow the attention to draw inward. The theme for our class today is learning how to surrender to our attachment to results and our ability to cultivate our understanding of true wealth and how love is true wealth. As we learn to give love more freely without attachments, we begin to receive love more. We bring more of it into our lives. We attract more by releasing our attachments, by allowing ourselves to love authentically and true without being possessive. In areas of our lives, when we put energy into something, we often will anticipate a certain reaction, a certain result because of the energy we've invested. As we begin to appreciate the energy invested, recognizing the gift that we're receiving just for being able to invest that energy, we are grateful for the energy invested instead of allowing ourselves to attach results to it. And as we do so, results come back to us, right? They don't always come back to us in the form of where we dish them out, right? But they do come back to us. And if we aren't attached to seeing them a certain way, our eyes are open. So that way, when we do receive, we're able to see more. We're able to recognize the receipt of that energy. So allow yourselves to think about that. Allow yourselves to pay attention to the love that you give, the people that you give love to, the things that you do, that you enjoy. Are you just doing this because of the end result? Or are you allowing yourself to enjoy the journey, the process, the action that you take? Our time is a gift. Our attention is a gift. Our actions are gifts. Allow yourself to continue breathing here. And we'll bring those hands together, bowing the head and taking a few more deep breaths here, setting that intention. If we only practice our yoga poses with the attachment of being able to get to a deeper position or to accomplish a task, then we are setting ourselves up to possibly be disappointed if something happens in the future that limits our ability to do these things. Instead, if we allow ourselves to be grateful for the breath, grateful for the movement, grateful for the awareness that we have in these moments that we are here, the reward is already within us. It is already available to us in this moment. It's automatic. All right, from here, we're going to take a nice deep inhale as we reach those arms up towards the sky, right? And exhale out to the side and down. Come out and up with the arms once again. And exhale down through center. Go ahead and bring those hands down beside the hips. From here, I want you to take a nice deep inhale with me. And as you exhale, let your head fall to that left shoulder. Now, pay attention as we root down through that right hand. Blocks might be needed today. If the hand doesn't come down to the ground with ease, you might use a block. Make sure that you're softening that elbow and really just drawing that right shoulder down. You don't actually have to press too firm with that hand, but it does help to draw that right shoulder down away from the ear. And you'll notice the intensity of the stretch of that right side of the neck. And it's like, whoa, a little bit more, right? Now you can always add a little bit more here if you like by taking that left hand and just allowing it to rest on top a little bit on the side of the head, right? Deep inhale, deep exhale, and one more. Inhale, bringing the head back up, dropping the hands down. Go ahead and take that right shoulder, roll it to the back for 3, 2, 1. To the front for 1, 2, 3. Deep inhale here, crown of the head reaching up. Exhale to the right shoulder. Root down through that left hand, nice and firm towards the ground. Left shoulder pulling down away from the ear. And maybe that right hand comes to rest. Remember, it's resting. You're not jerking the head down here. 2 more deep breaths. And then inhale, bring the head back up and drop that right hand down. Take that left shoulder to the back for 1, 2, 3. To the front for 1, 2, 3. All right, now here's the fun part. We're going to take the hands to the top of the thighs. We're going to take the right shoulder back and then the left, right? Allow the body to move with you as you allow those shoulders to move 5 times, right? And then we're going to go opposite direction. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then just shake it out a little bit. Take those hands to the front of the knees. Roll it back to the back side of those sits bones. Pull it forward. Inhale, lifting the heart up. Exhale, back for 2. Inhale. Exhale, back for 3. Inhale. And then back to center. Go ahead and take those hands down to the sides and lengthen those legs out wide. Then bring the right foot into the inside of that left thigh. Left toes up to the sky, left heel pressing down. Remember the energy we give into the legs here as you're trying to kind of separate the legs a little bit further apart from each other. That's the energy you give into that foot as we go into the twist. That's going to facilitate you deepening the twist. The hands come beside either side of the hip, right? The crown of the head is reaching up, the back is long. The sits bones are pressing down, the shoulders are still aligned over the sit bones. We take that right hand down, reach that left arm up, and then twist towards the right. Right? Now that left hand can come to the inside of the legs and give you a little bit more twist here by dragging the hand back towards that left leg. You can also take that hand on top of that right leg and again, pull into it, right? But only do that if it feels available, right? These are ways to deepen the twist, but you want to make sure that it's not making you round out the back. So staying long, maybe looking over that right shoulder, deep inhale, deep exhale. 2 more. And last one. And exhale, come back to center. We're going to switch those legs, right? So remember energy in the bottom of that right foot. Take the bottom of that left foot, press it to the inside of the thigh, and try to squeeze that left knee down. Left hand down beside the hip, right arm to reach up. Deep inhale. Exhale, twisting to the left. Last deep inhale. And then exhale, coming back to center, and go ahead and lengthen that left leg out. Shake out the legs a little. Sit tall and strong as you root back down through those heels, toes up to the sky, sits bones down to the ground, crown of the head reaching up. Pull the belly in and up here, and as we take a deep inhale, as you exhale, we slowly let ourselves hinge forward. Try to keep the back long, not worrying about how far you go forward at first, right? Just pulling that belly in, trying to stay long in the spine, rooting down through those sits bones, maybe trying to reach for those toes, those shins, depending on what feels available today. 2 more deep breaths. Maybe finding a little bit more space. Last deep inhale. And then you can relax the legs and you can relax the upper body and let yourself kind of, just find a little bit more space, a little less uh, formality here, right? As we just kind of let ourselves sink into it a little. Come all the way back up, and we'll bring the bottom of the feet together. Now, as you pull the bottom of the feet back in towards the body, you can wrap your hands around the top of the feet, the ankles, the shins. Find what feels more comfortable, because again, you don't want to allow the have to round out the back in order to be able to do this pose just yet. We'll allow you round out the back after we've tried to help deepen our flexibility, right? The muscle awareness that happens when we keep the back long is going to facilitate the deepening of that flexibility, or the ability of our bodies to become more flexible. So allow yourself to press the bottom of the feet together, squeeze those knees down. Think about setting as tall as you can, pulling the belly in and up, and taking 3 deep breaths with me here. 2, and 3. And exhale, release. And then coming forward. As you come forward, you have the option to try to keep that long back, or you can go ahead and round out that back, your choice here today. So as we allow ourselves to surrender into our poses, we surrender to where our body is at the given moment that we are practicing. Instead of trying to force our bodies into doing something that feels really painful, or where we can't breathe. I will have people laugh pretty often whenever we are in certain poses, and I'm saying, okay, don't forget we're meant to breathe deeply here. And that is true, right? We want to try to breathe deeply in each pose that we go into. As we learn to do this, it helps our bodies to open up. It brings us more space. So don't forget that as we allow ourselves to surrender to our attachment to results, it doesn't mean that we don't work to get the results, but we enjoy the work, and we're a little bit more present with the work, paying attention to not forcing ourselves, right? So 2 more deep breaths here. And then we'll slowly come all the way back up. Now we're going to come all the way to a standing position now to practice some sun salutations before we get started with the flow I have for you today. Well, that's still part of the flow, right? But the specific flow that I have for you, you might need a block in today's class. So if you don't have one now, trying maybe, taking a second to go get one, putting it on pause. And if you have two, that's fine, but you really probably only need one. I'm going to tell you to come all the way up, and we're going to get started. All right. Now at the front of our mat, we will get grounded, rooting down through all 4 corners of both of those feet, finding our mountain pose, and allowing yourself to breathe deeply here, right? In and out through the nose. Spreading out the toes. Softening the knees just a tiny bit. Shoulders to align over the hips. Belly pulling in and up. 2 more deep breaths. Now inhale as we take the arms out and up. Exhale, pull the belly in, folding forward. Inhale, long back. So now remember, you might need to come a little bit higher up to be able to get to that long back. And as you exhale, step the feet back for plank position. Now, deep inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift. Exhale, downward dog. 3 deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale to soften those knees. Inhale, step the feet forward. You always have the choice to hop here. Exhale, bow to the legs. Inhale, forward and up, rooting through the bottom of those feet. And exhale, back to center. We'll do that again. Nice deep inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, long back. Exhale, plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift. Exhale, downward dog. 3 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Remember, you always have the option here to pedal the feet. Exhale, 2. And as you exhale, soften those knees. Inhale, step, hop forward. Exhale, bow to the left. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back to center. One more time, deep inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, long back. Plank chaturanga. Inhale, lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, softening those knees. Inhale, step, hop the feet forward. Exhale, bow to those legs. Forward and up. And back to center. Bringing your hands back down beside the hips. Palms to face forward. Crown of the head reaching up to the sky. Deep inhale. And exhale. 2 more. All right, we're going to take a nice deep inhale out and up with the arms. Go ahead and step back with that right foot, finding your warrior 2. So you're going to square those hips to the long side of the mat as much as you can. If you find that that left knee is pulling towards the big toe, then you might need to take those hips a little bit more diagonal so you can really keep that front knee tracking between those front middle toes. Think about trying to draw the bottom of the feet towards each other, right? The outside of that back foot pressing firmly down towards the mat if it's available. Arms reaching out to the sides. Deep inhale. Deep exhale, 3. 2 more. And last one. As you exhale, we're going to press away from the mat, straightening both of the legs. Left toes are going to come up to the sky. Now this is where you might find that you need the block. As I'm turning my right toes out just a little bit more, and I'm going to sink into that right hip as I push my hips back and I hinge forward, coming into my Skandasana. So my arms are going to reach out. I am bending that right knee, and I am strong in these legs still. 3 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Hold the belly in and up. Remember, you can use that block to help you. As you exhale on that 3rd breath, come all the way back into that warrior 2. Deep inhale. And exhale to Skandasana. Deep inhale. Exhale to warrior 2. Deep inhale. Exhale, Skandasana. 1 more deep inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Deep inhale here. Exhale, coming all the way to shift your wide leg forward fold, both of those toes to face the long side of the mat as you hinge forward. Rooting down through the bottom of both of those feet. Keeping the back as long as you can. 3 more deep breaths. One more. Slowly roll all the way up, reaching to the sky, and then to the front of the mat. Coming all the way down. Send that left leg back, plank position, deep inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Almost there. Squeeze the back of those legs up. 1 more deep inhale. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale to soften those knees. Keep those hips lifted. Inhale, forward. Exhale, bow. Forward and up. And back to mountain. Softening those hands down, palms to face forward. Crown of the head to reach up. 3 deep breaths here. Inhale. Root down through the bottom of those feet. Stand firm in your mountain pose. One more here. Take the arms out and up. Deep inhale. Step back with that left foot to find your warrior 2. Front heel in line with that back foot's arch, that back foot's heel, front knee pushing to stay in line with those front middle toes. Arms reaching out. Deep inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. 1 more. As you exhale, straighten that front leg, sink into that back hip. Remember to push it back so that front knee stays in line. You might have to move those front toes a little bit. You can use that block underneath you here. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Keep that belly pulling in and up. Inhale. Exhale, open back up and find that warrior 2. Deep inhale here. Exhale, open. Find that Skandasana. Deep inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale. Inhale, Skandasana. Exhale. Last deep inhale, warrior 2. Exhale. Wide leg forward fold. Deep inhale. Exhale. Root down through the bottom of those feet. Think about trying to find more length, right, between those ribs and those hips to try to find a little bit more of a long back for each breath that you can. Last deep inhale. Sweep it up, deep inhale. Exhale to the front of the mat. Inhale, plank to hold. 3 breaths, y'all. Draw the tailbone towards the heels. Think about drawing the bottom of the hands towards the balls of those feet. Remember, you can always come down to those knees if you need to. Last deep inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. You can nod the head yes and shake the head no. And then one more. And soften those knees all the way to the mat. Push those hips back. Deep inhale. And exhale here. Pay attention to the breath. And one more. Slowly come all the way back up. All right, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. First thing that we're going to do here is 3 cat-cow breaths. Nice deep inhale, head up, belly down. Exhale, pull that belly in, roll the sits bones towards the heel. 2 more times. Inhale, head up, belly down. Exhale. Then last one. Exhale. Coming back to center, those knees are hip width apart, just like the hands are shoulder width apart. Try to keep the elbows soft here. A lot of tendency is to lock those elbows. So try to keep the elbows soft, the shoulders down away from the ears, the back long as we pull the belly in and up. Lengthen that left leg out so you can reach that right arm out. Now, we're going to pull the knee towards the elbow and pull that belly button into the spine as much as we can. We're going to do that 4 more times. Nice deep inhale out. Exhale. 3, 4, 5. Now send it back out. Hold for 3 breaths. 2. Remember to try to keep that elbow soft. 3. Exhale, come all the way down. Right? Left arm, left arm, right leg. Inhale out. Try to keep the belly pulling in and up, those hips square to the mat. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale. 4, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, hold it out for 3. Soften the shoulders. 2. 1 more. And down. Nice deep inhale, cat-cow. Come back to center. Trying to keep the back long. Pull the left knee in towards the belly and just give me outside circles for 1. Try not to let everything move. 2, 3, opposite direction for 1, 2, 3. Opposite leg comes in. 1, 2, 3. Opposite direction for 1, 2, 3. Coming back here, pushing back into that child's pose, maybe taking those knees a little bit farther apart from each other. So you can rest in the center. That block can be useful here if it's a little too hard to come down to the ground, right? One more deep inhale and exhale. We'll slowly come all the way back up. Tuck those toes in, back to downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, soften those knees. Inhale, step, hop the feet forward. Exhale, bow to the legs. Inhale, forward and up. And back to center. All right, we're going to do all of that again, standing in our mountain pose. As we root down, right, we spread out the toes. We allow ourselves just to enjoy standing tall and strong. Mountain, imagining that nothing could push you over, right? You would make jokes in a group class saying, I'm going to come around at class and start pushing people to see how strong you're standing. Kind of joking, never did that, but you never know. So allow yourself to think about that, right? As we're standing tall, 3 deep inhales. Crown of the head reaching up. 2. And 3. Nice deep inhale out and up with the arms. Step it back with that right foot, facing the long side of your mat with the torso. Reaching those arms out and finding that warrior 2. Gazing over those front middle fingers. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, find that skandasana, pushing those hips back, keeping the back long. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more. Inhale. Exhale, pressing away. Inhale, warrior 2. Deep inhale, y'all. Exhale, pressing away. Inhale, skandasana. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale. Skandasana. Deep inhale. Exhale, 3. Deep inhale. Exhale, skandasana. Woo! Without falling. Inhale. Exhale. Deep inhale here. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. Enjoying the process and the practice in all its humility. Two more deep breaths. Inhale, rolling it up, reaching to the sky. Exhale to the front of the mat. Inhale, plank position to hold. Exhale. Exhale, 2. One more. Exhale, 3. Inhale, lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Note that you always have that chance here to nod the head yes and shake the head no. Exhale, 2. Exhale, softening those knees, keeping those hips lifted. Inhale, step, hop forward. And bow to the legs. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back to center. Arms to come down, crown of the head to reach. Deep inhale. Exhale, 3. Exhale, 2. Exhale, 1. Out and up with the arms. step back with that left foot. Reaching those arms out, deep inhale. Warrior two. Inhale. Exhale three. Inhale. Exhale two. Inhale. Exhale, press away. Push those hips back as you find that Skandasana. Deep inhale. 3 breaths first. Exhale, 1. Pull that belly in and up. Exhale, 2. Exhale, pressing away. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, press away. Inhale, Skandasana. Exhale, press away. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, press away. Inhale, Skandasana. Exhale, press away. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, press away. Inhale, Skandasana. Exhale, press away. Warrior 2, deep inhale. Exhale. So happy I didn't fall that time. Wide leg forward fold. Allow yourself to relax here, right? 2 more deep breaths. And last deep exhale. Inhale, sweep it forward and up. To the front of the mat. Inhale, plank position. Exhale, 3. Exhale, 2. Last 1. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Last deep inhale. Exhale, knees down. Child's pose. Slowly come back up. Hands below the shoulders, knees below the hips. 3 cat-cow breaths here. Nice deep inhale, head up, belly down. Exhale, pull the belly in, roll the sits bones towards the heels. 2 more times. Deep inhale, head up, belly down. Exhale. And 1 more. And exhale. Come back to center. Right arm, left leg, deep inhale. Exhale, nose to knee or elbow to knee. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Last 1. And 5. Now as you reach back out, make sure you're not allowing yourself to sink into that lower back, right? Instead, keeping the body long or the back long. Nice deep inhale here. Exhale, pull that belly in and up. Soften that left elbow. Exhale, 2. 1 more. Exhale, slowly coming down. Left arm, right leg. Exhale, pull it in for 1. Inhale. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Hold it out for 1. Get longer through the torso. 2. 1 more. and down. Deep inhale, exhale, cat-cow breath. Exhale. All right. Left knee to come in and circles to the outside for 3, 2, 1. Inside for 1, 2, 3. Opposite leg. Outside for 1, 2, 3. Inside for 1, 2, 3. All the way down. Now take that left arm out to the side, reach, and exhale, take it underneath the right, and reach. You can come to the side of that head. If that's a little too low, you can use that block to assist you here. And slowly coming back to center. Right arm will reach out to the side. Right arm will come underneath. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Slowly coming back to center. All right, from here we're going to come onto our bottoms for some boat poses. All right. Allowing ourselves to face those shins towards the front of the mat. Right. Sitting tall, pulling the belly in and up, leaning back slightly. Maybe those shins face the sky, maybe not. That's okay. Reach those arms out if that feels available, or keep those hands underneath the knees. Deep inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. 1 more. Exhale, bound angle. Pressing the bottom of those feet towards each other, letting those knees splay out to the side. Deep inhale and deep exhale here. Slowly come up with those knees. Now I'm going to keep my feet on the ground here just to show you some different ways to practice our boat pose, right? A lot of times we get attached to the results of lifting those legs up off the mat. And one of the things that will happen is we'll round out the back to be able to get ourselves lifted up, right? Or we'll find that we're up, but we're kind of like this the whole time. So allow yourself to pay attention to how the legs feel, all right? First, we're going to take those hands underneath. We're going to lean back a tiny bit, lengthening the spine here, pulling the belly in and up, and then we're going to toy with lifting out the arms and seeing how that feels. Deep inhale, 3 deep breaths. Exhale, 1. You can try to lift up those heels. Inhale. Exhale, 2. You can see the legs just float up when you're ready. 1 more deep inhale. Exhale. Slowly come down. Back to your bound angle. Remember, you can forward fold. You don't have to. You can go ahead and round out the back. You can keep it long. Your practice. 1 more deep inhale. And exhale. Slowly come back up. Bring those knees up. We're going to do that 1 more time. Leaning back. Remember, those feet can always stay on the mat. Then you can work towards lifting those heels up. And then you can work towards lifting those legs up. 2 more deep breaths. Then you can work towards lengthening those legs out. Last deep inhale. And exhale to that bound angle. 2 more deep breaths here. All right, bringing those knees up, grabbing onto the front of the shins or underneath the knees. We're slowly going to roll back all the way down. All right, allowing ourselves to relax here, right? Hands will come down by the hips. Palms will face the floor. Back of those shoulders pressing down. We'll take a deep inhale here.
As you exhale, you press into the bottom of those feet, lifting those hips up, rooting down through the back of those shoulders. Exhale, 3. Exhale, 2. Exhale, slowly come all the way down. Let those knees sway from side to side. One more deep inhale here. And as you exhale, pressing back into that bridge pose. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Think about drawing the bottom of the feet back towards the body. Exhale, 2. Last one. Exhale, slowly coming down, letting those knees sway from side to side. And we'll do that one more time. Deep inhale here. Exhale, pressing all the way back up. Maybe you decide to try to clasp those hands underneath the body. Maybe you decide to try to roll those shoulders in a little deeper. If you do this, we reach those knuckles towards the heels. Exhale, 1. Exhale, 2. Exhale, slowly coming down. Unclasping the hands and rolling out the shoulders if you chose to take that variation. And we let those knees sway once again. Now from here, we'll cross that right leg over the left and let the legs fall over to the left and the head to the right. You can go ahead and shake the head no here. Come back to center, and we're going to take our hand to the outside of that right thigh, try to pull that right knee beside the ribs. You might be able to reach up and grab that big toe to try to pull that knee beside the ribs, coming into half happy baby. Try to keep the bottom of the foot facing the sky. You can even take your hand to the outside of that right foot if that's available, trying to draw that knee down. Now, the left knee is bent, right? And this is going to help you get that knee a little bit closer to the ground. If you find that you're already able to do that, or this doesn't feel that intense, work towards lengthening that left leg out, and you'll notice that that helps to intensify this for you. Deep breaths. And then release that right leg down, crossing that left leg over the right. Let the legs fall over to the right, the head to the left. And once again, allow the head to shake no. Slowly coming back to center, keeping that right knee bent first, seeing if you can grab onto those left big toes, the outside of that left foot. Remember, you have that option of just holding onto the outside of that thigh or calf, right? Finding where is available to you, trying to bring that left knee down, and then lengthening out that right leg if that feels good. Deep breaths here. And slowly release that left leg, lengthening out both of the legs. Shake them out, right? Bring the hands down by the hips, the palms to face the sky. Shake out the whole body a lot. And then just allow yourself to relax here, right? Palms to face the sky. The belly to rise as you inhale. And fall as you exhale. Allow the attention to draw inward. We'll slowly start to bring ourselves back, wiggling the fingers and the toes, rotating the hands and the feet clockwise, counterclockwise. Bringing the knees up and letting them sway from side to side. And bringing them to the tummy and letting them make little circles in one direction and the other. And when you're ready, you'll roll to the right side of the body. Allow yourself to find stillness here. And then when you're ready, we'll slowly make our way back to a comfortable seated position. Taking your time to get here, allowing yourself to sit tall and strong once more. This month we are going to work towards building energy in our body and recognizing it. So we're going to bring the hands together to gather some heat. Now note that you can always bring the hands back together to gather heat if you are not feeling any tingling or warmth in the palms of your hands. But we allow our hands to rub together for a long period of time to help us gain that awareness of the palms of our hands, to gain that awareness of the energy that we are creating right now with this friction, right? So first, we get ourselves nice and tall, shoulders to align, ears to align, crown of the head to reach. And then slowly allow your hands to part. Allow the eyes to close. Allow yourself to connect with the warmth between the palms, the energy between the palms. Maybe you can notice this right now. If not, that's okay. Allow yourself to build on this, right? Surrender your attachment to the result of being able to notice something right away. Practice is needed
often for us to get better at things, right? So allow yourself to hold on to that intention, to surrender to your attachment of what is right now. Enjoy the process of this movement as we are breathing together, allowing ourselves to cultivate our awareness of how our body feels in this moment. And slowly we'll bring those hands back together. Preparing to finish our class with 3 alms today. You are welcome to join. I'll start with a deep inhale, exhale, and begin on the second exhale. You can inhale with me now. Exhale. Inhale for Om.